Hey ladies, this is Beth at betjones.net, and I am doing a video today instead of a Zoom. So this is called today, Live as Only You Can. And it comes from a quote from this book, Be a Blessing, and that's by Debbie McComber. My sweet friend Rita gave me this book, and it is just such a blessing. I love it. It's got colorful pages in it. It's got places to color. I love these little colored sections also. And it's got places to journal and inspiring quotes, and I just love it. And this quote says, "The one thing you have that nobody else has is you, your voice, your mind, your story, your vision. So write and draw and build and play and dance and live as only you can." And that is by Neil Gaiman. And I absolutely love that. Love the beautiful book. And there's the author on the back, Debbie McComber. She actually wrote a fiction book, romance fiction book that I also bought. So your voice, your story, your vision is unique. And I'm looking at my notes here. And it's so powerful. So live as only you can. Reach the people that God has put in your life to reach. And there's a quote by Alexis de Tocqueville. Hope I'm saying that right. It's French. "Righteous women in their circle of influence, beginning in the home, can turn the world again and change the world." And I truly believe that. So I want to ask you today, who is in your circle? Your family, your friends, your Facebook and social media acquaintances and followers, your speaking audience, if you're on YouTube, Facebook Live, webinars, classes, trainings like this, readers of your books and your magazines, those who come across your path every day, your neighbors, people at the store, people at the post office, whoever you come across. And how do you want to influence them? And I looked at the definition of influence, and it is the act or power of producing an effect without apparent exertion of force. So it's influencing someone without force, or to move a person to some action. And I'm reminded of Diane Cunningham Ellis, my coach. She is an action taker, and she influences women to take action also. So think of the good influencers in your life. Who have they been? Who are they now? Who is influencing you? And we can have them for good or for bad. No one else has your unique influence, your unique voice, and you can be a blessing to others in small, ordinary ways. For example, this week, my daughter Heather and I met, hadn't been able to get together for a couple weeks for various reasons. And she suggested I meet her at our workplace in Belton, and then we go eat chips and salsa. Well, originally we were going to go to a coffee shop. They were closed. Missouri Mud was closed. So we went to a new Mexican restaurant there in Belton, and we just got chips and salsa, and we were able to sit on the patio and just talk. And that made me so happy. So you can have an influence like that with people having coffee, chips and salsa, just something light, not real expensive, an ordinary, cheap, pretty much thing, but it just made me so happy. It just made my heart overflow with joy. Or you can have an influence like a meteor, that kind of impact, a meteor hitting the earth, or a comet that goes zooming by, but is just breathtaking. Think of Halley's Comet. Comets and asteroids are pretty similar, but comets often come from Pluto, and they're made of ice and rock. And a lot of times they're made when stars are passing by. And as they go toward the sun, they begin forming that dust trail, and they're just very intriguing. So are you like that in people's life? Are you passing them by, but making such an impact in their lives? You just, the light of Christ in you, it makes him in awe, not of you, but of him. Are you being that kind of influencer? Think of who the influencers are in your life. And you can either be a small blessing, like Heather was with me with the chips and salsa, and then we went to get a mocha blender. She got a fruit smoothie. I got a mocha blender at Scooters. I'd never been there before, but she loves it. It's delicious, hot and cold coffees, fruit smoothies. and it's in this little tiny building that you drive through, and just a cute little place. And she blessed me by paying for my mocha blender and the chips and salsa. I was going to pay for it, but she insisted just to bless me. Or you can be like a comet, a meteor, impacting others' lives in a great and powerful way. And Heather's that way with me too. She's an amazing, beautiful woman of God, inside and out. And, I admire my children so much. I just love them so much. But who are you influencing in your circle of influence? Who is listening to you? Who is reading your books or magazine? Who is listening to your podcasts or watching your videos or watching you online? Are they reading your newsletters? Are you making an impact on others? And sometimes all it takes is one little act or one encouraging word, one moment of inspiration to make a forever impact in others' lives. I think of the person that led Billy Graham to Christ and how he made a worldwide impact. You never know how your videos, your speaking engagements, your books, your magazines, what you post on social media, you never know how you're impacting others. So I would encourage you with that, to use your unique voice in your unique circle of influence, because you can reach people I can't, and vice versa. And right now, with things the way they are, we can make a global impact. This is Beth at betches.net. Be blessed and have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you later.